So 30 days into this freaking nightmare, got a little bit of good news. They have moved Colin out of intensive care, which is good. That means he's on the road to recovery. He flittered his eyes last night. I'm going to show you a little bit of video of that.
But you're doing really good.
You are doing really good.
Okay.
And this is your better side. You look much cuter on this side. I know he looks like a grown man in this. His beard has grown so much since he's been in here. He's not really. He's just a little boy on the inside, I promise. He's really about programming computers and stuff.
I just miss you.
Oh, baby. Oh, see, that's why he doesn't want to open. I told you he's too damn. We're going to talk about the rally tomorrow, the live tomorrow, things that are just happening that are positive and good, and the things that we're going to do in the future in this video. So they've got most of the fever down. He's responded to treatment pretty well. He's healing up from his wounds. Still no communication, even though his mom believes that he said, "I love you," which he probably would, because that is, you know, definitely something that he would say. He was a kind-hearted kid for sure. So it is very possible, and she's super optimistic. I kind of wonder now, you know, like with the little bit of function that we have, they would even contemplate us in the court on him, but I'm not going to focus on that too much. The rally, I'm going to try to go live. I don't know how good of wireless internet we're going to have, so I don't know how that's going to work out. If anybody that's close to the story wants to answer questions for people while they're doing that, please do. That'll be great. I'm probably going to speak for what's supposed to be 10 minutes, but end up being like 30. Who knows? It's going to be held at the Kent City High School parking lot at 12 noon tomorrow. Very excited for that. I've gotten the poster made up, which is going to go in his room to inspire him. This thing is freaking huge. I've got the stickers made up. His little phrase, "My good is still better than your best will ever be." Tell them no matter what they did to him, he's always going to be better than them. Because nobody in my family is great at any one thing, but we're good at a lot of things. And our good is often better than most people's best. That's where that comes from. What I would like to see is people put them on their back glass. So every time the parents of these savages walk by a car in Sparta, Kent City, Grant, wherever, see this sticker and know that the people that they pretended to raise did that, he's always better than them. There really isn't any amount of money or anything that could happen to these people that would make me feel good. So the only thing that I can do is psychologically beat them over time. Psychologically, they will wonder if anybody's coming after them. Psychologically, they will wonder what's going to eventually happen to them. And karma's kind of a bitch. So, you know, it just is what it is. That'll be what it's going to be. But you and I, we can definitely make these people question what's going to happen in the future. If you want a sticker, down in the description below, it's not a P.O. box, so do not put P.O. box on there. You can send a self-addressed stamped envelope, and if you want to send a donation, you can. It's not expected. It's appreciated, but I will send you stickers. Cards, letters, or anything that you send will go up on Colin's wall, as long as they all fit. We've got a lot, but not enough to fill up walls yet, so keep sending them, folks. It's not a problem. We can get as many printed as we want, and I would love to see them on the backs of cars. You see anybody with the sticker on the back of the car, this is what I want you to do. Take these 3 fingers, place them right over your heart, just like this. All right? Just acknowledge as you walk by, just this little thing. Now, the 3 stands for the 3 bullies that are still out there, walking around, having a good time, going to parties, saying how they got away with it on Snapchat and stuff, and their parents, how they're going around saying, kids will be kids. These are not kids. These are adults. Should be held accountable for their actions, even when they're considered kids, when they're really not. It's ridiculous how you could be carjacked at gunpoint by a 15-year-old, and he's never going to go to jail even if he gets caught. This is complete garbage, complete bullshit. The only way that they may be tried and go to jail is if they are charged as adults. And I'm going to prove that these little knew exactly what they were doing and why they did it. You cannot take a cell phone and throw it out of a window at 45 miles an hour. Even a 10-year-old knows that it's going to shatter and break and probably never work again. So we can squash that crap right now. There's your freaking intent, prosecutor, blah, 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 whatever the hell, down in the description below. Get mad. On with the next segment. Hopefully, a lot of people will come out and sign that. We're going to have a motorcycle/car rally drive from Kent City to Mary Free Bed in Grand Rapids. Even though he's not there yet, that's where he's going to be doing most of his rehabilitation. So we're certainly excited for that. You people come out, support him. I'm going to eventually take this to a mission to change legislation. I think there needs to be some kind of accountability. And if you're not going to hold the youth accountable, we need to hold the parents accountable, just like your car accountable for your actions. You know, we can civilly sue the mother that owned the car, but that's unfortunate in a way because from what I understand, and the police told me, this passenger of this car was worse than the driver. That's kind of the impression I got. They didn't say that, so don't take that to whatever. I just found his Facebook. Yeah, he's a serious POS. It's a private profile, so all I can see is like a bunch of crap. Plus, he's from a different country. I'm going to actually go look that up real quick so I can tell you. Considering all of their last names, they were from Spanish descent. I'm from Spanish descent, so don't even blah, blah, blah with your racist garbage. Don't justify to me how coming from another country lets you not bring values that Americans share. So it doesn't matter where you're from. You should adopt the values of this country if you're going to come to this country. His musical choices are some of the best I've ever seen. He did check in over in Wisconsin at Yo Bitch House. There's where he's at. He says he's in Grand Rapids. I thought I'd throw this picture in here. It's a really cute picture that he uses for his profile picture. So you can kind of say I'm a piece of crap for raising conclusions about this guy, but he was the passenger. And in my belief, and it's only hearsay because I got to figure out how this happened, I believe he was probably the one who was just as accountable as the driver because he held his arms. So as far as I'm concerned, hell yeah, I'm going to draw conclusions from his profile, the type of music he listens to, the crime that he was involved with. So if you don't like it, you know what to do. That is the type of person that he is. He is a piece of crap. And I don't care. I have a problem with him spending the rest of his life in jail. I wouldn't have a problem with him looking over his shoulder because you never know who's going to be there. There's strangers everywhere you go. So look over your shoulder, you know? I mean, doesn't mean that anybody's coming today, tomorrow, or even years from now. But someday they may come, so keep that in mind. So I'm sorry for the ramble today. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Remember, you can't fix the past, but you can fix the future. God bless. Have the best of days.